If man makes himself a worm, he must not complain when he is trodden on. Experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. An evil person cannot be happy, for being alone with himself, he remains alone with the villain. Live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law. Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is an organized life. All the interests of my reason, speculative as well as practical, combine in three following questions. What can I know? What ought I to do? What may I hope? We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. The busier we are, the more acutely we feel that we live, the more conscious we are of life. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard. Also in his dealings with men, we can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals. Dare to know. Have the courage to use your own intelligence. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Marriage is the union of two people of different sexes with a view to the mutual possession of each other's sexual attributes for the duration of their lives. Rules for happiness: something to do, someone to love, something to hope for. Give a person everything that he desires, and at that same moment he will feel that this is not everything. The cheerful expression on his face is gradually reflected in the inner world. One looking into a puddle sees dirt in it, the other, stars reflected in it. The ability to ask reasonable questions is a sign of intelligence and discernment. Character is the ability to act according to principles. Death is most afraid of those people whose life has the greatest value. A person can become a person only through education. Whoever has given up excesses has gotten rid of hardships. Humanity is the ability to participate in the fate of other people. A person rarely thinks about darkness and the light, about trouble and happiness, and contentment, about suffering and, conversely, always thinks about light in the darkness, about happiness in the trouble, about prosperity in poverty. It is not thoughts that need to be taught, but thinking. The more habits, the less freedom. In order not to cheat on the husband, the wife must change, And so that the wife does not cheat, the husband should not change. If you punish a child for what is bad and reward for what is good, then he will do good for the sake of profit. A wise man can change his mind. A fool never. If a man is hiding his betrayal from you, then he still loves you. The life of people devoted only to pleasure without a reason and without morality has no value. Women make even the men more sophisticated. What is beautiful is what you like, regardless of the meaning. Thinking means talking to yourself. You should not fear being refuted. You should fear something else: to be incomprehensible. He who fearfully cares about how not to lose his life will never rejoice in this life. Children should be brought up not for the present, but for the future, perhaps a better state of the family.